Buddy Jeffrey Guterman, Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. Phillies at the Giants, second of a three. Giants took the first one 4-3. This is August 27, 1969. Giants come in 1/2 game behind. I'm going to set up my fielding ratings and my lineup here, and then we'll get going with the crowd noise and everything else. Bear with me, please. Wise. I was supposed to start this game at 5 a.m., but I woke up a little early due to the clocks being set back. Mason, Hunt, Mays, McCuther, Bonds, Henderson, Dietz, and Lanier. McCormick is a 6. Okay, we'll throw these in here. There's Rick Joseph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rick Joseph here. Here he is. Okay. Mason. 65. Wow. Oh, 2 minus 4, 8. Anderson. Gates. Holding 6 NL. Well, both pitchers are 0, E0. E0 is Alrighty. Looks like I'm ready. Let's look at our lineups here, our opening lineups. McCormick is the southpaw. Wise a right-hander. Excuse me. For the Philadelphia Phillies, Tony Taylor leads off at second, Callison in right, Allen at first, DJ Johnson in left, Joseph at third, Heisel in center, Mike Ryan behind the plate, Money at short, and Rick Wise the pitcher. He's 110. For the Giants, it's Mason at third, Hunt at second, Mays in center, McCovey at first, Bonds in right, Henderson in left, Dick Dietz behind the plate, Hal Lanier at short, and the pitcher Mike McCormick, he has 111. And we're in Candlestick. Again, the Giants won the first of this 3-game series, 4-3. Giants are a half game behind Atlanta in the West. And Tony Taylor comes up to lead it off here. And the pitch from McCormick, 5-12, grounds it to first X. That's going to be for McCovey. He's a 214. Oh, God, where's my 20 die? Oh, here it is. I'll go with the blue here. It's a 10. It's a G1. He's a 14. Oh, I don't need this die. Shit. That's from football. Ay, ay, ay. That's 7-8, so 14. And he's going to take it for a ground ball out. There's one away. Here's Johnny Callison. Beautiful morning for a game of Strat-O-Matic. 1969 baseball. The pitch to Callison. That's a 2-8. And that is a liner to second, caught by Hunt, 2 outs. And now Dick Allen. That's 3-6. And he chops it to shortstop for Lanier. And the side is retired. A 1-2-3 from McCormick. After a half, Philly nothing. Giants coming to bat. Here's Rick Wise, the Phillies pitcher. And Don Mason to lead it off. All right, Wise is ready. Here's the pitch to Mason. 5-6, left-handed, and that is a ground ball stopped by Allen, and he'll throw it to Wise, covering the bag. That was very wise of Wise. 1 out. And here's Ron Hunt. And the pitch to Hunt. 4-9. And that is a double down the line for Hunt. So Hunt on second for Mays. Here's Wise from the stretch. 6-8. And he grounds it to third for Rick Joseph, 2 outs. And Stretch McCovey is the batter. Clutch situation, 2-8, grounds it to second, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, 1 hit, the double by Hunt, he was left on. After 1, we're scoreless. DJ Johnson to lead it off. McCormick retired, the Phils in order in the first. The pitch to Johnson. 5-11. Right-handed, fly ball left X. That's for Henderson, 2-2. That's an F2. These are 2. Whoop. And that's going to be 10-14. And he makes the catch. So there's 1 away. And Rick Joseph comes up. McCormick into his windup. 6-4. That's a chopper to third for Mason. He's a 365. That's an S1, so that'll probably be at least a base hit. Joseph is Mason is a 65 at third. $65, my Lord. That's 12-16. There it is. It's an E2. S1 E2. This could be big trouble. It's a single and an error. And the batter goes to third. Wow. So it's a single and an error by Mason. I guess that would be a 2-base error. And Joseph on third with 1 out. Here's Larry Heisel now. That's 6-7. Walked him first and third. That could set up a double play now. Infield is back. Mike Ryan, the batter. Okay, here's McCormick. And the pitch to Ryan. 5-4 right-handed flood catcher X. Dietz a 415. This could be trouble. 415. 3-4. That's going to be a WG. Whatever the hell that means. Dietz a 15. 6, 12, 13. It's going to be a W G. Here it is. I didn't know this one yet before. With runners on base, the pitcher uncorks a wild pitch. All runners advance, and play resumes with the same batter. So it's a wild pitch, and Joseph comes home on the wild pitch. Whew, so it's 1-0. That could still be unearned. If he gets the next outs. Here's Mike. Now play resumes with Ryan after the wild pitch. It's Heisel on second, 1 out. Two, 4, and he lines it to third, 2 outs. And now Don Money. Has nothing to do with the wild pitch, by the way. 3-7 left-handed, grounds it to second, and that will retire the side. It is unearned. 1 run for the Phillies on 1 hit, the error, a walk, 1 left on. After 1.5, it's 1-0 Phillies. Here's Wise now. Bobby Bonds to lead it off. That's 412. Grounds it to first X for Bonds. That's Allen, 422. That's 8-4. It's going to be a G3. Allen, a 22. $11. It is going to be an error. A G3 error 1. G3 error 1. Wow. G2, I'm sorry. It is an error. By Allen. So Bonds is on. Bonds a AA. He'd be a 1-15. We're going to send him. Being held. He's safe. So Bonds is in scoring position now. And Henderson at the plate. That's 2-9. And he flies it to right field for the first out. Now Dick Dietz. Ah. 6-6. Flies it to right field again. It's Callison, 2 outs. And Hal Lanier, the batter. Clutch situation for Lanier. 2-8, and he struck him out. So the side is retired. Bonds left on second. After 2, it's still a 1-0 game on that unearned run. It's going to be Wise leading it off here for the Phils. It's a beautiful morning for a game of Strat-O-Matic. 1969 baseball. It's 3:18 in the morning. At least here it is. Okay, here's Wise now. He's a good hitter. It's a 5 NR. And it's 5-7 right-handed. Grounds it to second X. That'll be Hunt. A 218. It's a G1. Hunt is an 18. $13, 18-13. That's going to be an error. Oh, a G1, E1. And it's a 1-base error. So Wise is on. The error by Hunt. Second error for the Giants. Here's Tony Taylor now. One 6, grounds it to short, and that will be a double play. So it's 2 outs, nobody on. And Callison comes up. Callison popped to second in the first. That's 2-6. And he grounds it to second for Hunt, and the side is retired. So we're heading to the bottom of the third. It's still 1-0 Phils. Here's Wise. McCormick leads it off. He's a 5 NL. I'm sorry, he's a 6 NL. Sometimes I put the card the wrong side. Whoa, that counts. 3-6, and he struck him out. That's 2 strikeouts in a row here for Wise, 1 away. Now Don Mason is the batter. Mason grounded to Allen in the first inning. That's 111. And that is, he walked him. So Mason is on. Here's Hunt. Hunt doubled. Here's the pitch, 3-11. And that's hit to second, forcing Mason. But no play to first. It's 2 outs, and Hunt is on first for Willie Mays. Again, the Giants only 1/2 game behind Atlanta in the West. Here's the pitch to Mays. 3-8, and he walked him. So it's first and second with 2 outs for Stretch McCovey. That's going to be a 3-4. And he lines it to second, caught by Taylor, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, 2 walks, 2 left. And after 3, it's 1-0 Philadelphia. And we'll be right back. It's the top of the 4th, 1-0 Phillies. Let's get some coffee here. Here's McCormick now. Dick Allen will lead it off. All right. Here's McCormick into his windup. And the pitch to Allen. Whoa, it's a 1-2. And that's going to be a base hit by Allen. Allen is on. He's being held a 1-10. Now DJ Johnson. Oh, that's good coffee. Pitch to Johnson, 5-4, catcher X. That'll be Dietz of 415. For 4. Whoa, oh. WG. And he is a 15. Four, 8, 9. It's going to be just a WG. It's another wild one, but with no runners. Actually, he hits a squib in front of the plate, and Dietz throws him out. Oh, wait a minute. With runners on base, there's a runner on base. Hold on. It is a wild pitch, and the runners advance. And player resumes. It's a second wild pitch by McCormick. But it's more like Dietz had the trouble with that. So Allen is in scoring position now. And here's DJ Johnson still at the plate. Okay, here's the pitch to Johnson. 3-8. And it's hit deep by Johnson. And there it goes. It's over the wall. And it's a 2-run home run by DJ. Been a while for DJ. And that's going to make it a 3-0 ball game. For DJ, that is number 12 on the season. So it's 3-0 now. And here's Rick Joseph. That's 6-6. Grounds it to third for Mason. And there's one away. Now Larry Heisel. Four, 7 right-handed, pops him up to short. And that's for Lanier, 2 outs. The batter is Mike Ryan. 2 outs, nobody on. YouTube, Jeffrey Kucherman. Alrighty. Here's McCormick now, the wind up, and he deals. And that's 1-9. And he chops it to short for Lanier. Over to Stretch McCovey, and the side is retired. But 2 more runs for the Phils on the 2-run home run by DJ Johnson. Middle of the 4th, it's 3-0 Philadelphia. Here's Bobby Bonds to lead it off. Four 7 swung on. There's a base hit for Bonds. So Bonds are 1-15. He already stole a base. We'll let him hold here with Henderson, switch hitter, batting left. 3-8. And he pops it up to second for Taylor, 1 out. Now Dick Dietz. That's 5-8. Grounds it to second X. That's for Taylor, 323. It's a G2. Taylor at 23. It's 10-11. Oh, it's an E1. It's going to be an error. G2 E1. It's a 1-base error by Taylor. So that's the first error for the Phillies. First and second, 1 out. Here's Hal Lanier now. Six, 7, switch hitter batting left, grounds to second, and that will be a double play. Turned by Taylor. And the side is retired. No runs. 1 hit and 1 left. After 4, it's still 3-0. Here's McCormick now. His first endurance is the 7th. Here's Don Money. All right, McCormick, the wind-up and the pitch. That's 3-6, and he pops it up to second for Hunt. And Rick Wise comes up. He reached on the error in the 3rd. Was thrown out in a double play. 2-6, and he struck him out. First strikeout for McCormick. 2 outs, nobody on. Tony Taylor 0 for 2. Oh, 2-5. And it's a base hit to left for Taylor. A 2-out single. He's a B 1-10 on Dietz, and Johnny Callison is the batter. .511, left-handed, fly ball left X. That'll be for Henderson at 210. Out and left. That's a 1-2. That's a double 2. Whoa. And Henderson is a 10 out there. That's 4, 5, 6. Looks like it's going to be a double. A D2. That's exactly what it is. And Taylor goes to third. Fortunate that he didn't try to come around. Fortunate for the Giants. Second and third, 2 outs. And it's going to be Dick Allen. Allen singled, came home on Johnson's home run. 3-0 Phils, 2 outs, second and third. And the pitch to Allen. 5-5, and he flies it to center field for Mays. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. No runs, 2 hits, and both left. Middle of the 5th, still 3-0. And this is the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. We hope you're enjoying this. We do baseball and football Strat-O-Matic. We're early on in our 1972 football replay, just on preseason as I get reacquainted with the advanced rules. Okay, here's McCormick now to lead it off for the Giants, down 3-0. Wise throws and deals, 5-8, left-handed hitter, grounds it to second X. That's Taylor, a 323. That's a G3. That's 8, 9, 10. He's a 23. It's going to be a ground out. And that's 1 away. Top of the order, Don Mason. Mason 0 for 1 and reached on a walk. Two 7, fly ball center, and Heisel makes the catch, 2 away. Here's Ron Hunt. Rhodes Scholar. I'm doing okay, Rhodes Scholar. Good to see you as always. Haven't seen you in a day or two. I hope all is well. I'm progressing with Strat-O-Matic football. Still in the advanced relearning process. Hope all is well with you. It's 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the pitch to Hunt. 6-7 right-handed, fly ball center for Heisel again. He makes the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 for Wise. So Wise pitching rather good baseball, considering. He's had runners on base in some innings, but gotten out of it. After 5, it's still 3-0 Phillies. Phillies are able to play spoilers for the remainder of the season. They're in last place. Again, Giants 1/2 game behind Atlanta in the West. Here's McCormick now. McCormick's been shaky today. He did allow a 2-run home run to DJ Johnson. And speaking of DJ Johnson, the next batter is DJ Johnson. I hope everybody turned their clocks back. I woke up, I looked at my clock radio, it said 3:10 a.m. I said, oh, well, okay, it's 3:10. And then I looked on my computer, I said, oh no, that's right, it's 2:10. Lovely. So I'm up, I'm a grown man, I can do what I want. So I'm up and I made coffee. You were here for Kuzman. Oh, maybe I did see your text. You know that? I think Kuzman, was Kuzman yesterday? Oh yeah, it was early morning. Yeah, I see your text now. Had a little problem seeing text yesterday, but that was just a snag on one of my browsers. Here's the pitch to DJ. That's a 1-8 left-handed. He walked him. He wasn't going to give him anything to pitch that time, McCormick. So DJ takes first. Here's Rick Joseph. It's a beautiful Sunday morning here at Studio B of the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. We changed our name from Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network because now we are doing 1972 football. And I'm playing a, Joseph takes a ball low. I'm playing a preseason game that was actually scheduled and played in real world. It's the Jets at the Steelers, but not really in Pittsburgh or anything. It was a game that was played at the University of Washington in Seattle, which has gathered a lot of excitement. We're at halftime, and it's 24-10 Pittsburgh. The Jets scored 10 in the first quarter and led 10-0, and then Pittsburgh has come back with 24 points. That's where we're at. Here's Rick Joseph with Johnson on first. That's going to be 1-2. And he hit him. That makes it first and second. And Larry Heisel is the batter. Heisel walked and popped to short. 4-9, right-handed, hit deep, oh my. Hit deep by Heisel, and there it sails over the fence for a 3-run home run off McCormick. And that's going to make it a 6-0 ball game. 2 runners on base. Let's look at that again. 4-9 right off McCormick. And home run. He's got the power. And it was a 9. So Heisel with a big home run to break it wide open here. For Larry Heisel, that is home run number 19 on the season. And now the Giants have their work cut out for them. There's action in the Giants bullpen. He went all the way. I think I'd have to go look. But Lindsay, it's Ron Herbel, the right-hander, down 5-0. Actually, it's 6-0. And he's ideal to be warming right now. Ron Herbel. Okay, McCormick trying to settle down here. Mike Ryan, 3 runs here in the 6th. It's 6-0 Phillies. Okay, McCormick. Pitch to Ryan, 2-11. And he chops it to first base. McCovey has it, takes it to the bag, 1 out. Now Don Money. .310, and he pops it up to short for Lanier. 2 away. And the batter is Rick Wise. Wise 0 for 2 today. Reshot an error and struck out. .65, right-hander, walked him. Next inning is McCormick's first endurance, but it looks like he's pretty washed out already. Wise on first, 2 outs, Taylor the batter, and that's 5-9, and he grounds it to short X. And that's going to be Lanier at 229. Let me just double check that. 229. .229, 3-2. That's a G3. No, he's not being held. .29. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's going to be a ground out. I don't need to look, but the side is retired. 3 runs, though, on a 3-run home run by Larry Heisel, middle of the 6th, and it's 6-0 Phillies. And Rick Wise throwing shutout baseball. Willie Mays to lead it off. Bonds on deck. The pitch. 5-4. Grounds it to third X. Johnson, 422. DJ. Joseph, I'm sorry, a 422. It's an S1. S1. And Joseph, 22. 7, 8, 9. It's going to be a G, an S1, and that'll be a base hit for Mays. So Mays is on first, and McCovey is the batter. Bonds on deck. So you gotta pitch to McCovey here with Bonds on deck. At least I think so. Mays on first, not being held. Here's McCovey now. And the pitch. That's 411 left-handed, and it's a base hit up the middle. Mays goes to second. Will he stretch it? It's a -1. We'll let him hold. No need. We're down by 6. Bobby Bonds comes up here. First and second, nobody out. Weiss's first endurance is next inning. Let's get some coffee here. As I recall, Kuzman pitched well, didn't he? I think Kuzman won. I could be wrong. Okay, Giants have something going now. Wise from the stretch. And the pitch to Bonds. That's 1-9, and he struck him out. Third strikeout for Wise. Here's Henderson. .28, and he walked him, so the bases are loaded with Giants. 1 out, and it's Big Dick Dietz. Dietz had a hot bat in early August. He's cooled off lately at the plate. 2-7, right-handed, and that is a grounder to second, and a run will score. So Taylor only had to play it first. Everybody moves up, and the Giants score their first run. It's 6-1. Every little bit helps. It's 2 outs now. Here's Hal Lanier. .48, switch hitter batting left. He struck him out, and that retires the side. 4th strikeout for Wise. He allowed his first run on 2 hits, a walk, and then a ground ball brought home Mays. After 6, it's a 6-1 ball game. You know, I'll tell you, Kathy Harden, how are you? Great to see you. You know, Kathy, and I apologize for my, doing all so. I don't know, Kathy. I'm so fickle. I hope you understand. I just, my sleep is so disrupted. And I woke up at 3:15 this morning. Actually, 2:15, with the clocks moved back. So, right now, the way I'm looking is I'm looking to be playing, and I haven't seen you in a couple days, and I missed you. I'm doing games early when I wake up, and, that could be, it could be any time. 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and then I've been doing games in the afternoon, and I've been doing the football just to get acquainted. So I hope you understand, and I hope you understand how difficult it is for me to set a date and set a time and then commit to it if I'm not feeling up to it. You know what I'm saying? Here's Callison now. I know it can be frustrating to see a game scheduled and then it starts early, or vice versa. Well, it's a 6-1 ball game. I think Kathy Harden is probably for the Giants. Here's Callison now, 1 for 3. He doubled, left on in the 5th. This is McCormick's first endurance inning. That's 3-8. And he grounds it back to McCormick, 1 away. Now Dick Allen. Dick is 1 for 3. He singled, came home on DJ's home run. Ah, that's good coffee. Oh, McCormick wines and deals. That is 4-3 right-handed. Struck him out. Second strikeout for Mike. And DJ Johnson, who hit the 2-run home run back in the 4th. Phillies with 2 home runs today. A 2-run home run by Johnson and then a 3-run blast by Heisel. Pitch to DJ, 4-10, and he grounds it to first, and McCovey will take it to the bag. And that's a 1-2-3. And it's a 7th inning stretch. So the Giants have their work cut out for them. They're down by 5 here. And I'm here with Kathy Harden, who is an early riser. She's getting up. She's up here before 4 a.m. Now, granted, it's almost 5 a.m. In our biological clocks. And Rhodes Scholar is also with us. And it's on a lonely planet with so much madness. It's great to have a place to go for respite, for... Funny thing, Kathy Harden, is, I woke up, I'm in a position to smoke some grass now. I mean, it's so rare, maybe once or twice a year, I'll smoke in the early afternoon. Otherwise, I wait till sunset. But I feel more like I'm still up from the night before, and I just got up, had it interrupted, and I'm prepared to smoke some grass right now. So it's kind of a weird thing, even though I am up. But, I only slept about 4 hours. I could smoke some grass and then go back to bed, which I'll be going back for some nap. And then you wake up and you're buzzed, or you're fresh. You know what I'm talking about. You're not buzzed, but, it's a weird thing. And what I've learned about sleep disturbance is the first rule is don't make yourself disturbed about the sleep disturbance. So, because that creates anxiety and exacerbates the sleep disturbance. So I sort of roll with it. I tried my best to stay up last night, but come 8:30, wow, I was ready to shut them eyes. But it's a very, very disturbed sleep pattern. And here's Rick Wise to pitch to the Giants, bottom of the 7th. There's going to be a hitter here for McCormick. He went 7. He allowed 1 earned run. As I said, Herbal is warming and ready. There's going to be a hitter. Let's see who it is. A hitter from McCormick with the Giants down by 5. It's going to be Tito Fuentes. Now, Tito's going to pick out his bat. He's a switch hitter. He'll bat left against Wise. And I'm going to go to the lavatory. You okay with that, Kathy? By the way, or is that is that a pain in the ass? I mean, you can be honest with me. I'll be back just for a minute or two. Okay. All right, here's Fuentes, switch hitter batting left against Wise. Six, 7, left-handed, grounds it to second for Taylor, and he throws it to Joseph for the first out. So Fuentes is retired. Here's Don Mason, 0 for 2 and a walk. This is the first endurance inning for Wise here. Oh, that's some good coffee. Wise wines and deals. 4-3, left-handed. Whoa, it's hit deep, but I don't think he has the power. No, he doesn't. It will be a base hit for Mason to lead it off with 1 out, I'm sorry, on a 4-3. And here's Hunt, who's 1 for 3. He doubled in the first, was left on, reached on a force left on, flew to center. It's 1 out. Mason on first. And the pitch to Hunt. 6-7, right-handed, fly ball center field for Heisel. 2 away. Here comes Mays. Mason with a short lead off first. Mays 1 for 2, scored the only run for the Giants today. 5-7, right-handed, struck him out. and the side is retired. That's the 5th for Wise. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. It's 6-1 through 7. Here's Rich Herbal now, the new pitcher. He's a right-hander. In for McCormick, who allowed 5 earned runs, 1 earned, 1 unearned in 7 innings. He's the loser of record. Wise the winner. The Giants don't come back and win, they'll be 1 game behind the first place Braves. It's going to be a close one. There's 1 more game this date, and then we move to the 28th. Herbal is ready. Top of the 8th, and it's Rick Joseph. 1 for 2, reached on an error and scored. An unearned run, hit by a pitch and scored on the 3-run home run by Larry Heisel. Herbal into his windup, and the pitch to Joseph. That's 5-6, right-handed, pops it up to third. For Mason, 1 out. And here's Heisel. Walked, popped to short, and then the 3-run home run in the 6th that has broken it up. Yeah, Herbal. Yeah. Wide open. Okay, here's the pitch. That's 110 right-handed. Grounds it to short. Lanier to McCovey, 2 away. And Mike Ryan is the batter. Ron Weed on the mound here. Here's the pitch to Ryan. 5-7 right-handed. There's a base hit up the middle for Ryan. His first hit of the ball game. Ryan on first, 2 outs. Here's money now. That's 6-9 right-handed. Hit deep by Money. Oh my, he's got the power, but it's caught at the warning track by Henderson, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. It's 6-1 Phillies. Bottom of the 8th. Wise in his 2nd endurance inning. Willie McCovey leads it off. Then it's Bonds and then Henderson. That's 3-3, and that is a line out to second base, caught by Taylor. A sharp liner by McCovey. Here's Bonds. Bonds 1 for 3. 3-7. He struck him out. That's the 2nd time this game for Bonds, and that's the 6th strikeout for Rick Wise. And now Ken Henderson is the batter. That's 4-6, switch hitter batting left. And that's going to be a triple down the line for Henderson, a 2-out triple. Look at that again. Batting left-handed, 4-6 off Wise. It was 1-1-2. Well, it was a 2. And so Henderson on third with 2 down. And Dick Dietz comes to the plate. See if he can make something happen here. Dietz 0 for 3 today. Like I said, he had a good hot bat early in this month, and he's cooled off a bit. Here's the pitch, 3-7 right-handed, walked him, So Wise is one hitter walk away from fatigue, and there's action in the Philly bullpen with Hal Lanier coming up. Bill Wilson, the right-hander, is warming. Bill Wilson. Okay, here's Lanier. Lanier, he's a switch hitter batting left against Wise. Here's the pitch to Lanier. That's 1-7, and he flies it to center field. This should end the inning. Under it is Heisel. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. No runs, one hit, one walk. Both left. After 8, 6-1 Phillies. Thanks to Rick Wise. And the home runs by Johnson and Heisel. Here's Herbel in his second inning. Clearly going to be his last here. Wise comes up to the plate. Wise 0 for 2 and a walk, reached on an error, was out in a double play. Herbel 4-5, right-handed, grounds to short X. That'll be Lanier, 229. $229.18 G1. G1, he's at 29. That's going to be 10-15. And he throws him out. And there's one away. And here's Tony Taylor. If you're looking ahead, it'll be a pinch hitter for Herbel. Mason and Hunt in the bottom of the ninth. Here's Herbel now. And the pitch to Taylor. 4-8, right-handed. Lines it to second, caught by Hunt. 2 away. You can't win them all, huh? If you are a Giant fan. Callison now. 1 for 4. 6-7. Left-handed. Grounds it to second X. That'll be for Hunt at 218. That'll be 15-2. It's going to be a G1. He's an 18. That's 6-10-11. 18. No, he's going to throw him out. So the side is retired. I don't even have to look at that anymore. We're heading to the bottom of the ninth. Occasionally I'll look, but I know that I'm getting better at that. So this is it, folks. Rick Wise on his way to his 11th victory. If he can retire the Giants without scoring 5 runs, is going to be a hitter now for Herbel, who pitched adequately. Let's see who's going to be here. It's going to be Bob Berta. He's coming in. He's a left-handed hitter. You have a good day, Kathy Harden. Indeed, have a good day. Thank you so much. Here's Berta to lead it off. Okay, here's Wise now trying to finish it up. He's 2 hits and/or walks away from fatigue, though. Here's the pitch to Berta. That's 3-5. And it's a base hit by Berta. So Berta is on. We'll let him run because they're down by 5. We're not going to stretch him or anything like that. Here's Mason now. One more and Wise is through. That's 4-9, left-handed, walked him, and out comes the manager. I don't think it was Frank Lucchese, but I could be wrong. You remember him? First and second, nobody out. That's going to be it for Wise. He pitched very good baseball, though. 8 innings. Has not retired anybody here in the 9th. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 hits, pretty much spread out. He walked 5, struck out 6, and has allowed 1 run thus far. Let's see who's coming in. It's Bill Wilson. Bill Wilson here to put the fire out. He is not eligible for the save. Okay, Wilson is ready. First and second, nobody out. And here's Ron Hunt. Giants down by 5. Here's Wilson from the stretch. And the pitch to Hunt. That's 1-8. And it's hit deep by Hunt. Oh my. But not deep enough. It's a fly ball to left at the warning track. And DJ Johnson hauls it down. Hunt hit that well. 1 out. Here's Willie Mays. Again, Giants down by 5. The pitch to Mays. That's 3-6. And that's going to be on the money. It's a drive hit out. That's a re-roll on the 20 die. It's going to be a double still. Berta scores. Mason goes to third, and it's a 6-2 ball game. And it's Stretch McCovey now with Bonds on deck. 6-2. I guess it's time to take my last cup here. Oh, I forgot. I still have some olive salad. Lord. Boy, that's just a little bit left. That was so good. Okay, here we go. Coffee. It's 1 out, second and third. The infield is back. Here's Stretch now. That's 5-9, left-handed. Struck him out by Wilson. And it's all up to Bonds. Bonds 1 for 4. Reached on an error, stole second left on, singled left on, struck out twice. Here's Wilson now. And the pitch to Bonds. 5-7, right-handed. And there is a base hit. 2 runs are going to score. Mason comes home. Mays comes home. It's a 6-4 ball game for Ken Henderson. 2. 3 runs allowed by Wise. Wilson has allowed 1. It's 6-4 now. And Henderson is the tying run at the plate. Switch hitter, batting left here. Wilson trying to get out of this. Doesn't look like Henderson has great power. In fact, there's nothing, a little bit. Okay, Wilson looks in. He gets the sign from Ryan. From the stretch, the pitch to Henderson. 1-3. And he chops it to first. Allen takes it himself to the bag, and the ball game is over. So, too little, too late for the Giants. They score 3 runs. Oh, make a go of it at least. And the final score is the Phillies 6 and the Giants 4. The win goes to Wise. That's his 11th of the season. The loss goes to McCormick. The final line, Phillies 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Giants 4 runs, 9 hits, out hitting and losing 2 errors. So there's the ball game for you. We hope you enjoyed it. It was a nice try by the Giants. They will fall 1 game behind the first place Atlanta Braves. And looking ahead at our schedule, we have 1 game left on this date, August 27, and that game is Houston at St. Louis, and that's a big frickin' game. It's going to be Tom Griffin for Houston and Bob Gibson for St. Louis, and I want to remind everybody that the Cardinals are now within 6 games of the Pittsburgh Pirates in the National League East. The Pirates have lost 4 in a row. The Cards have won 6 in a row. Cubs within 8, Mets within 12. So things are tightening up there in the East. Here, we'll see the Giants falling back 1 game behind. Stay strong, everybody. Stay well. And I'll catch you all next time.